照らし守る。これが今の俺の力だ。
太平の世のためにこの力を振るおう。
There we go, this is my audio. But yo, what is up guys, you guys, Shinobi here, back again with another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Bleach Buried Souls. Now, the anniversary has not started yet, but we're going to be taking a look at the anniversary news as far as the banner and everything like that. And should you summon, let's be real, we're all summoning for this. So let's just all be real here. We're all going to be summoning, so, you know, let's be real. But either way, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. And let's go ahead and get straight into this, because there's a lot that's going on right here. So first thing we're going to also take a look at is the banner. So let's go down here. There's also an anniversary choose a 6-star summon that is here right now. So you make sure to go ahead and get that. And then we got like an anniversary guidebook as well. So not too bad, but obviously the main thing that we want to take a look at is the Zenith summons, because that's what everybody and their moms can be looking at here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright, so we already know we got the Ichigo here, who is going to be obviously a spiritual pressure unit. That's not to be expected, I'm going to be real. He's got Human Killer Plus, which is pretty crazy, I'm not going to lie. But that's not too bad. He's got Sprinter, Havoc, full stamina, only reduced strong attack cooldown in his innate skill. He also has the new EX Berserker skill as well, which is going to go crazy with his damage. And he's also got Berserker 100%, plus Bombardment, Frenzy, Debilitator, Weaken Defense built in, and also going to increase that status element chance against humans. He also got Long Stride, so that's not going to be too bad. And then on top of that, he's also got the all status element durations minus 200%, so he's basically not being affected by any of that. And then he got the status element crush, spiritual pressure boost of 100%, it's usually 80. So you already know his damage is about to go crazy. And that damage inflicted at full stam plus 50%. This character is going to be an absolute nuker when it comes out. Sorry, I bumped my best right there. Not too bad. And then even his arena traits, he got the strong attack damage plus 15% and spiritual pressure plus 120. Crazy character, crazy character. Now moving on to Rukia here. Let's go down here. Same thing. In fact, she actually has, if I'm correct, no, she's slightly weaker than Ichigo in spiritual pressure, but she has, I think, more attack. Am I correct? Yes, she has 3 more attack than Ichigo, but 3 less attack in spiritual pressure. Not that it matters too much. I just kind of saw that there's a little bit of a notice there with that. She's got the Stern Raider Killer Plus. Now, moving over to her soul trait, she has a strong attack recharge time of 14, Sprinter, Havoc, and Marauder, her innate skills, and then her ES skill being a status element spiritual pressure boost plus 35%. So that's pretty cracked, I'm not gonna lie, especially considering how much you're gonna be doing a lot of that ice damage, so not too bad there. She's also got Berserker for 100%, Devastation for 50, Debilitator for 5, Frenzy plus 3, Bombardment as well, damage to frozen enemies plus 80%, so you're gonna know the nuking damage is gonna be crazy with her as well. Weakened defense also built in, and also an increased stats element chance against Quincy's with Launch Strike. She also has the all status element durations minus 200%, and a status element spiritual pressure boost for 100%. So if you combine what we got going on here, you got 100% boost for the spiritual pressure effect, then you also get an EX status for your spiritual pressure boost, that's 135 right there. And you also got that increased stats on the chance against Quincy's, which is going to help you get both of those. And then on top of that, damage to frozen enemies plus 80%. This character is going to be absolutely crazy. So not too bad there. And they even got the EX skills, which are going to be the new skills that they have that are going to be more powerful than the regular skills, and they will have EX added to the skill name, and you'll be able to see them because they usually have some spikes around them as well. So not too bad. And it looks like here that you can boost the EX skill level as soon as you get more copies. So you're going to want more copies of these characters. Like, this is going to be the first time I'm going to probably say, if you have orbs, now it's the time to use them, because you're going to want these EX skills, and you're going to want a lot of copies of these too. So save up your orbs if you haven't already. This is the banner though. It looks like we got Ichigo, Rukia, Master Masculine, Tenjiro, Shinji, Soifon, who I already got recently. Really good Soifon. We got the new Kamamura that came out recently as well, who is going crazy in Brave Battles at the moment. He's also got Grimmy, Kenpachi, two characters that also are really strong at the moment. We even got the Mugetsu Ichigo remake, and we also got Unohana, not a bad character. And we also got the Chad, who's also kind of going crazy in Brave Battles at the moment. Falling off a little bit, but still going crazy. So overall, the banner is pretty stacked, and I don't see a character here who I don't want, I'm gonna be real, including Master Masculine, who I don't have yet. So this actually be good because that'd be, you know, free orbs for me. But obviously, we want to see these two before we see any of them. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, we all know the banner. This is not a 7-step banner. This is a 26-step. No, my bad. 50-step banner, and if you go all the way, you get one free 10th anniversary special choose ticket. So no matter what, if you hit 50, you're going to be able to get one of these two, and a free rainbow move sword, which kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie, kind of cracked. And even before then, if you go to step 25, it does come with a choose a new 5 character summons ticket. So no matter what, you're at least getting one of these copies if you hit 25 to 50 steps, unless you get lucky and get one of these guys really early. So one way or another, you're getting them. Now, moving on over to our tickets and whatnot, because we should have gotten some free stuff here. Oh, my bad. The special move source I just got. Nice. Noise. I could actually use that for Toshiro if I really wanted to. Also, new Kubo art for the 10th. New art for the 10th. And we also got the login bonus. So, you know, you're going to be getting orbs as you log in as well. And then voice messages from the voice actors. I'm glad that they do this kind of stuff, I'm not gonna lie, because before they didn't used to do it, but now you got the voice messages from the voice actors who play this game. Absolutely peak cinema right there. Peak cinema. But we should be getting some orbs here because we did get a lot of stuff from the events. So we're gonna claim all of this, not bad. So we got a 5-star ticket, the Move Source, Shogoku, Spirit Orbs, plus 100, which we got from the live stream. And then I got all of this. Now moving over here, if I'm correct, should still have the free summons going on right now, also some free stuff. But the main thing we want to look at is obviously the 5-star ticket that we got, because that is what we've got going on there. And we also want to get our free summon knocked out. So let's go ahead and do that right now. See what we get. Let's see if we get our bad luck out of the way, get our good luck out of the way. Okay, bad luck out of the way right there. Now, the real question, though, is who we're going to get off of this free ticket. I hope it's somebody new, though, because I need orbs, as you can probably tell. I'm going to need a lot of orbs for me to be going as deep as I'm going to try and go. I have a lot of characters I need to resurrect. So it says Yuri, and I think I have this one already. No, I don't. Perfect. Alright, not bad. Not a really strong character, but hey, it's a new character nonetheless. So that's free orbs right there. That is free orbs. That's huge. That is huge. Not bad at all. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys be summoning for these characters or not. How many copies are you going for? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and happy anniversary.